Gaffer, an absolute roller coaster of a match today, but you must just be delighted to come away with the 3 points.
No, first and foremost, I'm delighted. It's a massive 3 points for us, but just obviously delighted for everybody associated with the club. We've had a lot of criticism in the last few weeks, and rightly so. But I know what I've got in the group. They're fighting every single day to make it better, to win games of football, and we got what just reward there. I thought first half we were outstanding. Quality of Raith Rovers couldn't get near us. Yeah, they had a shot, it hit the post. That just does a wee bit of naive defending. We have to get closer in the box, but I thought for that 45 minutes the boys were superb, and probably should have been 3. Phil's got a great chance just before half time, but I thought Philip today at the top end of the pitch. We changed our shape. We went with 2-8s instead of 1-10, so Blues in their natural position. Legs Aaron a wee bit higher as well. Shuggy just patrolling behind the two of them, scooping everything up for us. But I thought Gill's at right back, superb. Been waiting his time. He captain the football club and has not had as much game time as he probably wanted. But they were colossal in the second half, and we get that goal back, and it gets a wee bit nervy. They get their tails up and they come at us. But again, from our cause our own problems, we give away that free kick in the corner, they put the ball in the box, and next minute's in our net, we don't defend properly. Whether it's a penalty or not, I don't think it is from the camera angle I've seen, but they get it, and it's 2 each for nowhere, and you're thinking, no, another Falkirk game. But listen, testament to the players, they re-galvanised themselves and went and got the winner, so terrific day for everybody all round.
Yeah, you mentioned the performance in the first half. It was a game of 2 halves really, but you mentioned Phil in particular as well. How important was his performance today?
Oh, he led the line fantastically well. To play so well how he did against Paul Hanlon and Liam Dick, 2 really good players, especially Paul. The career that Paul's had. I thought he had him in toast at times. And like I say, probably will be disappointed he never got his third, because it's a great bit of play he's in, and he's just got to put it over the keeper, and he tries to be a wee bit clever, and then they go in, it looks great, but I would just want to put the ball in the back of the net and worry about the celebration after. But I thought everybody today, to a man, like I say, especially that first half, I was really pleased with the commitment of passing and moving the ball. Like I say, Raith couldn't get near them. And when they had to go long, they done that, but then we kept the ball when we moved it. I just think at times we can go a little bit more side to side. And then second half, I just ask that they're a little bit braver. You're always going to get pressure. Home team, they're always going to come out first 15 minutes. It's just about being brave and still keep passing that ball, because inevitably when they keep getting caught up, and they're going to have to drop, and then we get the gaps to then keep playing and moving the ball side to side sharp. So that's maybe something that we can maybe try and work on a little bit more, just keeping that football moving. But listen, I think the most important thing today was coming here and get the 3 points, and I firmly believed that before the game that we could, and we've done that. So now it's all about preparing, recovering, and try to build momentum going into next week, which will be another tough game at home against Partick Thistle.
Yeah, and how pleased were you with the character of the boys as well? To be 2-0 up, go back to 2 each under a lot of pressure late on in the game, to then go up and find that winner. How pleased were you with that? Yeah,
look, I think I've said that. I'm absolutely over the moon for them. They've been through the mill, a lot of criticism, and a lot of players, myself included. But like I keep saying, I know we're in here. We're getting stronger again. We've been crippled with injuries, and no an excuse, but when you've got key players missing, it becomes more difficult. But we're starting to get them back. Ryan is still playing with a wee bit of niggle in his ankle. There's other players. Morgan's just newly back from concussion. Big Birdie's playing the second half with one eye. So yeah, the boys are putting themselves in the line for this football club and myself. So like I say, I'm proud of them today. But I get it's only one game. The microscope will be back on us next week. But we have to go again. Again, thanks to the fans, a long way to come. They get right behind their team, and they're away down the road happy tonight. So I'm really happy for them as well.
Yeah, you talk about looking ahead to next week's match now. How much of a boost do you hope today will give the boys, and in terms of maybe using this as a turning point to try and go out next week?
Yeah, people will say it's a turning point because we've been on the end of a 3 or 4 defeats in the last 5 or 6 games. But in the games, Gareth, we've had plenty of opportunities. Today we've scored 3. We could have been more. And that's been the story of the season. We're making great opportunities. and not taking them today. We took them. Could have been, like I said, could have been more. I'm probably repeating myself, but we have to build. We have to grow confidence from that. Hopefully today's result. Away a very good team. A team that finished second in the league last season. They've still got the same players they've added. So to come here on their own patch to beat them the first time this season. They've been undefeated at home. To come here and play the way we did in the first half is pleasing for me. That gives me belief in this group. Not that I'd ever had it. Like I say, I'll back every single one of them. But we have to grow in momentum, and we have to, like I say, can we go and emulate that next week against Partick?